in the bar business, you just get robbed blind if you don't have systems and ways to meter and check things out. And Jon has just really mastered that across time. You've just overseen and facilitated synergies among nightclub and bar conventions and trade shows. I don't think there's any level of the business that you haven't been involved in or not still involved in.
No, it's true, Phil, from a bartender to a resort general manager. So
Yeah.
I got to run the gamut. So I am a hospitality guy. But it's interesting when you take a look at our business, and I even believe that the shows that we do, we're not in the television business. We're in the human reaction business.
Of course.
We achieve reactions through our television shows. I don't think bars are there for food and beverages, Phil. I always believe they're there to create a reaction. And the food and beverage just fills time while you're enjoying that reaction. So I think that's really what separated me, is I've always fought for that reaction, which goes back to my cultural anthropology days of primates and reactions, and that's still where I always seem to migrate.
Well, that was your first book. You wrote Raise the Bar, an action-based method for maximum customer reactions.
Yes.
And that's what you were focused on, is how do you get the customer to react? How do you get people to really have an experience that they'll go home and remember and want to replicate and come back and have that experience again?
Yes, and reaction management also relates to employees.
Right.
How do I get the most out of my employees and such? As one, and I'm going to give you a compliment here. I get to go to a lot of sound stages, Phil. I get to go on a lot of shows. When I come here, this is reaction management, the attitude of your staff, the professionalism of your staff. I've always found it remarkable, the level of professionalism in this building when I compare it to other buildings that I go into in this space. It really is something. Yeah. And I think that you might not be using that term per se, but this building is filled with reaction management.
Well, I believe I've got the best team in television, and I've always said I've got this knack for getting these gigs where somebody does all the work and I get all the credit.
I've seen you in action. You do a little work.
That's how it is here. I've had the same executive producer since day one.
Yeah.
I've had same directors, same supervising producers. I've got the same 7 cameramen I started with 18 years ago. You get a team going, and it's like the cameramen, they know when I'm getting ready to do something. They know if I'm getting ready to get out of my chair. Oh, he's getting ready to get up.
Yeah,
and so the director doesn't even have to tell him he's getting ready to get up, or you go with him. They know. They're already moving because we've been doing this 3,100 times, which is 20,000 guests. They know it ain't going to get by him. He's going to get up and go show them this. And so you really do get it as a well-oiled machine.
You know what else is fun for me? And I've had my crew for a long time also, seeing them get married and the babies and the grandchildren and seeing their lives evolve as they work with us too. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it really is. My executive producer, Carla Pennington, had twins when we started. They were 1. They're now sophomores in college.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is unbelievable. It truly is about building a team.